to the streets and to the lanes can be given by something completely different, and it's kind of funny. So before there were sewage systems, people were using something to help themselves to go to pee. But sometimes the streets were in pee. And you know the color of pee? Some people started to call the street a golden street or golden lane. So you can choose what you prefer. If you prefer having golden lane or golden street named after the gold or named after the pea. And this is Prague Retter. That's the same like my dog, like my Irvin. Yeah. So I wanted you to see this is a Czech breed. It's called Prague Retter, and we have him at home. He looks like Irvin, yes, unless the color. The color is brownish, like a nougat. This one was the typical black color. Prague Retter. Gold is more elegant, definitely still. Ah, who is hanging there? There is a statue. It's not a real person, but when the statue was on display in the United States, when it was on display in South Korea, people thought it's someone committing suicide and they were calling firemen, but it's a statue. And this statue is made by David Cherny. And that's interesting. Almost, yes, Satyam. All his all strange statues or artworks like this are by David Cherny. But you can guess who is this man. I will come closer again. I will tell you what he thinks. Quite a long time, I suppose. It actually is Lenin. When you look at his face, he looks a lot like a Lenin. So I was thinking it's Lenin committing suicide. However, it's not. It's quite famous what he was, psychiatrist or psychologist. And he's thinking about jumping down, committing suicide. And Fraser already answered, yes, it's Sigmund Freud. I don't know if you know that he was born in our country, in a city of Příbor. I have been there. They have in front of his house, they have a metal chair on which his clients were used to like be sitting or lying when talking to him. So he was originally from our country, from Příbor. However, he made his fame in Vienna. We were part of Austrian Habsburgian Empire, so that was all one country. Yes, he lived in Vienna, exactly, Satyan. One of the most beautiful mascarons. So it's now here on this corner. We have some story behind it, which I will tell you. Thanks a lot, Gail. But that's probably the most beautiful one. One of the stories is that actually this mascaron is laughing at all the horses and carriages who are driving by, that he is protecting the place. And another story is that there inside of the building used to be a pub, and the innkeeper liked to prank everyone with his pranks. He liked to win always. And once he got pranked by some other man, and he was really unhappy to being pranked, to be on the other side. So what he did, he wanted to kill this man who made a prank on him. But when he was about to kill him, he came to him with the bad face and then the face frown on his face, which is quite funny because just today, you know what is? It's the ugly Wednesday. It's ugly Wednesday, and if you will do the bad face today, it will stay on your face for the next year. So maybe this mascaron, I will show you back. This mascaron made a bad face on ugly Wednesday, which is today, and exactly the face stayed on him. And I was showing you some pictures, which is a good soldier Schweik, the good soldier Schweik, as Fraser wrote. And that's if you want to learn about Czech character, you can learn from the books about good soldier Schweik. Schweik is the name here. He was a soldier during the First World War, and he played kind of a stupid, but he had his sense of humor and his sense of what is good and what is bad about the war and about the people. So that's quite interesting if you want to study how Czech people are. Good character. And we just arrived to Bethlehem Chapel, which is the first Protestant church, not only in our country, but I think in all countries. It was the seat of Jan Hus, John Hus, the one who started Reformation here at the end of 14th century, who was executed, burned at stake in 1415. He was preaching here, 3,000 people at one service, 5 times a day. He lived in his apartment. No, I will not call it apartment, but yeah, somewhere here. Fraser compares Good Soldier's Wake, sort of catch number 22. Yes, that's it. Yes. So here was the place where Jan Hus was staying. And by the way, the palace with the chapel now is the seat of Czech Technical University, and it's like a ceremonial hall. So my husband is a teacher at the Czech Technical University, and we often go to this church for concerts. I've already posted on my Facebook some pictures from inside. And of course, I will post you here some picture from the interior of Bethlehem Chapel from one of the concerts, of course. So that was made when I was there. And the square is called like a Bethlehem Square. It's another quite lovely, quiet area. The building in front of us belonged to one famous family, and the man of this family, Vojta Náprstek, was very much involved in the Czech national uprising in 19th century. And in this building, he even started the first ever women's club, which was called, and this is interesting for you, it was called Club of American Women. Why American? Because then it was kind of the same. If you said something is American, it meant modern. So the Club of Modern Women. He even brought the sewing machine, the first sewing machine to our lands, and he was showing it to the ladies how to use it. It's kind of funny that the man brought it and he was showing it to ladies how to do it. This way is the direction to the castle, but we are not going there. We are going to some smaller streets. So another area where we haven't been yet together. And that's in front of us. It's a place which is called Convict. Convict and Convict Street. Convict is something like a monastery. There was, or it's actually like a school under monastery management. So I will take you kind of inside, but then I want to take you another street. But this convict was called Jerusalem, and they were living Jesuits here, having a school here. Then it changed to be a printing house, then carpentry shop, dancing hall, and who were there going to this place were Beethoven, Wagner. Yes. So Wagner, Beethoven, they were both here, and also there was a famous organ school where famous Czech composer Antonín Dvořák was a student here and later on the director of the organ school. Let's see if the signal doesn't go down, if I will take you to the courtyard of this place. And I will post you a picture because the first Czech ball, dancing ball, took venue exactly at this place. So you usually don't get here because people don't know that you can find something like this inside. But now I'm sending you a picture of so-called dancing order. So you see that was like a fan, and on each pedal, if I can call it this way, of the fan, there was some dance during the ball, and it was men were signing for ladies to this to the dances, different dances through the ball. So it was in advance. And here we have a beautiful statue of a winemaker, wine collector. So it's here. Let's go out because I can walk. I can actually walk through it, like now to the back behind me. But I want to go another street because I think it's quite interesting. So I'm going back to take you to this other street. If you have any question, just now is the time because I already am running out of time. So I don't want to keep you longer. I know that's a busy time, busy week. You want to say goodbye to all your guides. However, just let's go the street, which is quite lovely. What does your husband teach? Not sorry. First, I will answer. Are there any parks nearby? Not really big parks, but behind the river is Kampa Park, quite beautiful. My husband teaches IT technologies, and he is also the head of academic senate of Czech Technical University. So thanks a lot, and let's only walk this teeny tiny street. There is only a few shops like this champagne area and then this one with the horse, but I imagine that this would be a magic place if more little businesses open on these at the moment closed doors. So all the best, Fraser, and it's like, yeah, the champagne area is a bit bigger, nice paintings inside. So yeah, so find me on YouTube. There is not much yet because I haven't been using it, but I like to spread around. I plan some Zoom meetings. I'm going vertical for the moment. Thanks a lot, Claire. So stay with me on Facebook. This is the beautiful Prampos. They are not even open. There's nothing yet, Eski. I don't know why is it. Why no one is renting the place? It's don't know. No idea. Maybe it's expensive. Maybe the owner doesn't want people to be here. So it can be all. I wanted to post you here. Yes, my Facebook name, which is Prague by Katy. Yeah, Prague by Katy. I'm posting pictures and so on. This building is quite beautiful architecture, which is social realism. Can we find you in Zoom? Yes, I think it's Prague by Katie, the same like altogether, Prague by Katie, gmail.com. Yeah, Prague by Katie, gmail.com. That's how I have my Zoom account there. But I will post everything on Facebook. I will try kind of to put my contacts to the guide list, as there is already was sent today. So it's there. Thanks a lot, Cecil and Kevin. So that's really helpful for me. And by the way, this building I'm just showing you, it's, as you will not be surprised, it's a police station. And this one is the crazy one. As during communistic regime, if you were invited to this building, that doesn't sound well for you because people were interrogated. Here behind me was a former monastery, which was also used as an interrogation halls and a prison. Now it's a hotel. It's kind of funny that what used to be a prison is now a hotel. It's just there behind. But all that street is a symbol of state police. Still, there is like the main police station. However, not that bad connotation anymore. By the way, we just came from this teeny tiny street. Yes, the street name is Bartolomejska, which means St. Bartholomew Street. I wanted to show you the sign. Karel already wrote it. So, Bartolomejska, symbol of state police, interrogation, and bad times during communistic regime. Anyway, I really don't want to hold you any longer. I hope you have enjoyed my tour. If you want to stay in contact, you have my Facebook, you have my YouTube, yeah, you have my connections. On a Saturday, I plan to do this castle tour. I am convincing my father to join me, so I hope he's coming. And I hope on Monday, the very last day, I believe I will be able to do the tour in Lisbon. I was planning the whole week of tours in Lisbon, but at least the Monday, I have chosen the Sunday time, not Sunday, sunset time. So I believe you will be able to join me there. If not, have a lovely time. Join me on any other platform. And so let's stay connected. And I will do my best because I really enjoy the tours. I hope you too. And I hope we will find a way how to make it. So far it seems to me the Zoom is okay. I am checking some more platforms, but as I have no infrastructure built yet for this all, it needs some time before it's all gone. I'm on Instagram. I am there. Look, it's either Jakaty or Prague by Katie. I use both. JAK Jakaty is kind of my private, and Prague by Katie is my working. But I think you will find me on this on Instagram. Thanks a lot for all your support. Yes, Karel, thank you for all your support, all your tips. It's highly appreciated. Go to see other guides, other tours, and please join me and please stay connected. Yeah, bye. Have a lovely day. Thanks. Yes. Yeah, I will try to do my best there on YouTube, on hopefully Zoom, maybe some other platform. Just stay somewhere with me, and let's see what we can do. Thanks, Beverly. Thanks for all your tips, for all your hard words, and have a lovely yes. And come to Prague, please. Come to Prague in person. See it, enjoy it, live it, have a beer, have a coffee, have a tea, meet me, and that's gonna be great. So, bye again, and I'm switching off at the moment. Bye. Thanks a lot. Yes, and move here. Yes, Beverly. That's it.